Bonjour! So we're back in Sunset Valley, and for this episode I was thinking of doing this house here. So my reasoning is that I'm actually almost done with that small neighborhood here, because I've done both these houses here in a previous save file. I don't even remember if they were in the same save file. I made them over a few years ago using little CC there. So I'm going to have these versions, since they were made in the same optic that the renovations I'm doing in this save. I'm going to place them. I'm thinking off screen, and then I replace whatever CC I've used. So it actually leaves that one house to be renovated. So here it is, Capitola A, 2 bedrooms, 1.5 bathrooms, 30 by 40. So I've done that house also before, but it was for the Within a Budget challenge. I also made it French. I turned it into a chalet. So here, I'm going to try and have it more befitting its environment. So the interior of this A-frame house flashes back to the 70s with flair. Okay, so, that's very interesting. The backyard includes a grove of pine trees and a massive deck. Okay, sure, yeah, so that's the one with the protruding roofless bit. Oh yeah, I remember. Let's see the house first. It's A-framed, alright. So I'm for sure going to keep the A-framed part. What I'm wondering about is that bit here. Kind of looks like a container, modern container they would have put there to add to the house. On the leg. It does distract from the originality already of the house with the A-frame. So with the pine trees, it's very much a wintry mountain look we have there. So that's the back deck, and I do like the pathway there. So maybe I'm going to cut it, I'm not sure yet, but of course I'll do something with that part here, and maybe have it a bit shorter, like here, and have the roof. Yeah, I might continue. I might do that. I might continue the A-frame part here, like the slope of the roof, going down till there, and that would close it nicely here. Oh, okay. That's not the same color, is it? Can have our pick of whichever is the nicest. Ooh, I'm not sure about that balcony. I guess there is kind of a view on the mountain, but then it's also overlooking a road. Because I'm thinking I'm going to close off the carport here, because it looks like a winter-ready house, and so maybe more of a garage than a carport there. Or maybe do like a huge dormer window, like instead of having a whole wing of the building. Okay, I'm going to think about that. Let's visit inside. Okay, so it's supposed to be 70s interior design. So the entryway is there, and right away we are in the living room corner with a fireplace. Not sure about the couches. They're everywhere, those ones. A bar. Okay. So what is that? Bathroom? Yeah. Okay, that's the half bathroom. Okay, the placement is tad bizarre. And then we have the dining, which is actually the kitchen. Ooh, it's huge. A very big open kitchen and dining. I love the table. Come on, that's perfect. But it's a kitchen table for me. I like that the chair is like that, hanging out like that, near the phone. Like, you can sit down while talking on the landline. Okay, the green is very vibrant. Oof. So I might tone it down a bit. Okay, and here access to the back deck. Might furnish it a bit. So, okay. So upstairs we have quite a large landing. So I might rearrange that so that the landing is not that big. And then I might reduce the size of that bedroom while keeping it quite big. So the balcony here, actually, it's opening onto the landing. So the whole household can use it, so I guess it's nice for that. And who would want a bedroom with a view on the Bunch family on the other side of the road? Okay, so then there is a bathroom here, which is not big, could be bigger. And the second bedroom is there with its own balcony, quite big, and a view on the other neighbors. Nice. It's not a big neighborhood there, but they have a view on both neighbors. Okay, so overview of the house. So there's like one big main room. The roof goes there, so the A-frame means that these shall remain. But I might do something with the entryway so that it's not that large here. Keep the bedrooms upstairs and certainly reduce a bit that bit here. I think I did reduce it in the previous version I made. And yeah, I'm going to do a garage here. So yeah, I've got a few ideas. I'm going to think a bit about it and then start on that house. So the outside first, I've actually extended that terrace part here. I wasn't that fond of it, but then I extended it. So I've extended it up till the entryway, I think. So it's almost a wraparound balcony now. But what I've done mostly was to emphasize the A-frame and to continue it, to extend it to the back of the building. And then I've added a slanted wall down to the ground so that it would again highlight that A-frame, since it's also the name of the house. So I really wanted to have that part be the main focus point when you're looking at the house, whatever side you're looking at first. So I've also reduced so the part that was sticking out and made it quite smaller, but still a bit there, and as if it were like a big dormer window, even though it's more than that. But yeah, that was the idea I went with there. The siding, I've tried to modernize the look of the house, so I kept a green hue there, but made it have it contrasted with some white wooden walls and the stone walls there, so that it, I hope, looks a bit more modern. And also worked a bit on the terrain and made it more hilly, I guess, because of the mountain-like look of the house. So I thought maybe the terrain was a bit too flat there. I've also worked on the layout. So since I did a garage, I made access to it inside. I've also worked a bit on the windows upstairs, and I've also added a spiral staircase in the back to link the back deck to the second floor through that balcony here. And then I've reworked a bit the floor plan, the layout. Mostly downstairs, I've kept the different corners as they were, even though I've reduced the size of the kitchen. So the main thing I did was to reverse the staircase, and then I've gained some space upstairs on the second floor to add a bigger bathroom there. And downstairs I had that little nook that I've used, like that corner to have a reading corner, a reading nook there, next to the kitchen and dining. So I've more or less more delineated the space, mostly downstairs, and upstairs added a room so that I could have a bigger bathroom, and didn't know which room to use first because I didn't want a big picture window in the bathroom, but then all the rooms were going to have a big picture window with a balcony to go with it. And so I ended up choosing the one facing the street and with a small balcony. So I reworked the A-frame there so that it would not be that obvious. I mean, I didn't want to have too tall windows there, so I rearranged a bit the A-frame so that I could hide a bit more, have more corners in the bathroom, the would-be bathroom that would be hidden from view from the street. So then, tackling the inside, started with the kitchen and dining corner. I already had an idea of what I wanted to do, so I wanted a wrap-around bench, a bit like around the table, but I also wanted to keep the chairs and the table, but yeah, it ended up not working that well with that table. So instead I've kept the customization of the table but put it on another table that I thought fitted better the look that I went for. So I did that, so I rearranged the layout of the room itself, having like a dining corner, and really delineated the kitchen corner in a corner, really in a corner. And there I've tried to make it more, let's say, busy, and also I've kept in mind that it's supposed to be a very 70s inspired interior. So the kitchen corner is not that big, but I've managed to cram in quite a few items there. So it's fully equipped and functional. So even though I've used debug enabler to decorate, as I do, and so I've put an oven on top of another one. So the top one is more for decoration purposes, but the bottom one is usable. And in the top one, I've hidden the microwave, and it's usable. So that works. I've play tested a bit. Also, I've added a stove next to both ovens so that there was another option if the Sims were not happy with the unreachable top oven, for instance. So then I did the living room. That's also where I was like, oh, yeah, I had a comment from, I think it was Yuna. I'm so sorry if I don't say your name right. Please do correct me. And they said that they would like to see more pets related, like pets ready houses. So this one I've made cat ready. I've put a few items for a cat, and mostly in the living room. But I don't know, I might have added them after doing the whole decoration there, the main layout extra. So also try to keep at least the main ideas there. So for instance, I've changed the fireplace, but I've put another one, and also the bar area, as I've kept a bar area, even though it's not exactly the same bar. And I've built a whole unit next to it, so it's not really a storage unit. It's like a fake. It's more like a workstation with not usable bookshelves on top of them. And I might have also added mirrors there, but I don't think you can use them either because they're stuck behind the units. So also reduced the size of the tiny bathroom that was there and had added a laundry in the garage corner there. Also reworked a bit the half bathroom behind this one. Mostly I changed the door. Instead of opening into the living room, I have it opening onto the hallway, the entryway. For the half bathroom, I thought it was, I don't know, more, let's say, practical that way. Also, I've kept the brick wall like that. I've used it in the kitchen, and here changed the color, but it's the original bricks there. Then jumping upstairs, where there are 3 more rooms counting the bathroom, plus the landing, which is still a bit big. So first a new bathroom, because I thought the original one was quite small. So this one I was happy with the size. It's the placement that took me a bit, took me some time to get used to, and I've tried to have it be light filled still, but with corners where you are like, you need privacy for some things, you know. And so I had the shower, and I think the bathtub is a bit more visible, but at least the shower and the toilets are quite hidden from view. I've worked quite a bit on that sink unit there, and it's just in front of the balcony corner, and yeah, I did a few plants. I've tried to keep the main theme there, so I've kept the green color scheme, for instance. Paler green maybe for the bathroom. Then the landing, I took advantage of that niche here, that little nook, to have plants there, because again, quite light filled, and there is no real use to have there, so put plants and to dress up a bit the landing. And also in the hallway part, in the corridor part, I've built a dressing here, so small storage unit, I guess, where I've put a few items, deco items, and a laundry basket. If you SIMS change outfits in the hallway, the laundry is going to go there directly instead of the ground, so cleaner that way. Then tackling the first bedroom, so it's smaller than the original one there. It's in the bit that was sticking out. So instead of having a double bed, put a single bed and decorated the room as if it were for, let's say, a twin, or a very young teen. I've done a funky bed table there, so at the same height as the bed, the bunk bed, and I decorated with flowers in mind as a main theme there, and plants, but not adding actually real plants, well, real ones. It's a game. So one thing I almost did was to add a third bedroom, because the main bedroom that we're going to see just after is actually quite big. So I almost did like a corridor and then turn the balcony where the loungers are as a third bedroom. I might do that in the future because it's been bothering me. It's a big house but with only 2 bedrooms. I think could use a third one. So then the previous bathroom I turned into a dressing for the main bedroom, and after again to reuse a few patterns or objects from the original house. So here the pattern on the bed and did so a big main bedroom with a fireplace, because it's just above the living room, so the chimney goes there. So I thought, let's take advantage of that. There are also quite a few windows in that bedroom, so I've put a rocking chair and a reading corner near one picture window. So then the decks, so I'm calling it a deck, but it's like a terrace, this one, and then the back deck. So the terrace, I've added a few ornaments to make it more, I don't know, to dress it up a bit. And then I've changed the lounges, but kept the main idea here. I also added a door leading to the hallway. We'll see it better during the tour. Then the back deck. I've furnished it because there was like nothing there. So mostly I've added a table, a grill, and a few seatings there. There is a view from there, so I thought it's a nice hanging out space there. So after that, it's the finishing touch, and mostly I've rearranged what was already there or hinted at there. So added a back door to the garage, extended a bit the pathway in the back. Also, one thing I've worked quite a bit on is the driveway. So the driveway was very straight and for once quite long, you know, in the front. But the house makes the corner of two streets. So I was, why not have the driveway actually start on the other street, on the other side, so that there is like a small bumpy area between the driveway and the pathway in the front of the house. So here is the result for that house. That might have been my favorite to do so far in that town. So that's the terrace. I would turn into a third bedroom there, and I might still do it. The back of the house with the grove of pine trees. The back deck. I've added a pile of logs for the two fireplaces. Then back to the front. So the entryway is actually, there is an archway and a small, very small, like mud room before reaching the main door. Then the hallway with the door on the right is the half bathroom, which is smaller than the original one. The living room, where you can spot a few items for a pet, a cat mostly. And then the door here is leading to the garage with a laundry corner. Back in the living room, the bar unit, workstation unit over there. A more delineated space there as a corridor, and then the dining room corner. With the original chairs. And in the other side of the room, the kitchen. also in a corner. And next to it, the reading nook. Next to the sliding doors leading to the back deck. And then the staircase. Upstairs, the landing. At the end of the corridor, the smaller bedroom with quite the picture window too. A bunk bed and a bed table at the same height. Then next to it there is the bathroom with a shower, bathtub, a sink and toilet. So I've used items from Diesel. I've seen the mirror there, and also the decades, the 70s, 80s and 90s stuff pack, as well as the usual suspects. The reading nook in the main bedroom. The dressing just behind the bed. So there is only one side table near the bed, and then there is a small desk area and access to the big balcony there. Overview of the house. So here is the driveway and the garage with a door leading to the pathway in the back. Here the back deck with a few items and a door, sliding door here and a door here. Then back in the front, to the front, the entryway here, the hallway, half bathroom, living room, access to the laundry corner here, the dining room, kitchen, reading nook, staircase leading to the second floor with another terrace here with the access with the spiral staircase, the bedroom at the end of the corridor, bathroom, the main bedroom here with all that space, the dressing, and then access to the terrace upper deck here. So that's it for that house. I've actually already placed the other two houses, so the version I had made previously. I've removed the CC and store items I've used there, but I still need to rearrange a few things. So I'm thinking I'm going to do tours, before and after tours for each of them. But that will be for the next video. I'll see you then. À bientôt!